Hey guys, it's Griffin Miguel, and I am back here again making you guys another video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Usually that's not how my intro usually starts. I kind of like start my intro a little bit differently, but right here I just want to go ahead and change it up a little bit. Only because of the news that we just heard today and all that stuff. And I'm not going to go ahead and do my characters that I usually do. And for the people who are new that are watching this video, every time there was like some news in WWE, or when I go ahead and talk about stuff that happened in WWE, I usually come up here with different kind of characters that I have. And if you guys haven't seen any of the characters that I have, to the people that are new to this, to the people who actually watch my videos, they already know what my characters are. But for the people who don't know, I'll just show a picture of my characters that I play as on my YouTube channel about me covering the dirty stuff. So right now you guys are seeing the picture, and yep, those are the characters that I play. So yeah, but for now I'm just going ahead and being myself right now because of the news that we just heard today about Roman Reigns and the situation that he had to tell everybody today, not just to the people right there in the audience, but to everybody that's watching Monday Night Raw tonight. And if nobody hasn't heard about it, Roman Reigns came out and he said that he is going to be relinquishing the Universal Championship belt. And the reason why is he is suffering through leukemia. Now, Roman Reigns has had leukemia before. He has been bad. He had it for 11 years. And he beat it before. So, it's not the first time he's gotten this. He did have it before. And tonight he just announced that he got leukemia back. And so because of that, he is not able to continue wrestling right here at the moment. He's not retiring. He did say clearly that he's not retiring. But he's going to take a break, and he's going to go ahead and get well through that and try to do his best to try to beat leukemia. And for the people who don't know what leukemia is, just in case for the people who don't know, I actually looked it up right here. If you guys don't know what leukemia is a cancer of blood-forming tissues hindering the body's ability to fight infection. Leukemia is cancer of blood-forming tissues, including bone marrow. Many types exist, such as acute lymphoblastic leukemia, acute myeloid leukemia, and chronic lymphocytic leukemia. Many patients with slow-growing types of leukemias don't have symptoms. Rapidly growing types of leukemia may cause symptoms that include fatigue, sorry about that if I botched it, fatigue, weight loss, frequent infections, and easy bleeding or bruising. Treatment is highly variable for slow-growing leukemias. Treatment may include monitoring for aggressive leukemias. Treatment includes chemotherapy that's sometimes followed by radiation and stem cell transplant. So yeah guys, that is what leukemia is, and I also told you some other stuff about some more details about leukemia. So yeah, that's what Roman Reigns is dealing with right now. And you know, the one thing that I actually didn't hear is that people were saying some rumors about Roman Reigns being injured over the weekend. And right now, I just like found that out when people were saying that. People were saying that Roman Reigns was injured or something, that there was false information about Roman Reigns being injured and all that stuff, that they saw him in the gym right there in Providence working out and all that stuff. And so people were speculating if Roman Reigns is injured and all that stuff. And right now, we found out that Roman Reigns has leukemia, and right there. So the people right there were actually giving the false information about Roman Reigns and all that stuff. So, for me, I'm actually happy I didn't went on ahead and post a video. It's kind of funny because right now I just saw it right there because I was on my phone and checking Twitter to see what everybody's thoughts on about Roman Reigns' leukemia. Then I went on Google to see any of some other websites reporting this, and I saw right there that some websites were reporting Roman Reigns was sort of injured over the weekend, and he missed some live events and all that stuff. So right there, some people were giving false information about Roman Reigns being injured, which he clearly wasn't. It's just right now we finally got what Roman Reigns has right now, and that is leukemia. And man, dude, it's just kind of sad to hear Roman Reigns, talk about this and all that stuff. Because for me, because when Roman Reigns came out, I thought it was kind of weird to see him just like, in street clothes and all that stuff. Because we usually see him, with his gear and his outfit, with his hair down and all that stuff. But no, Roman Reigns came out and he just told everybody that he had leukemia, and it was true. Because right when he was talking about himself and about his actual name, Joe, and all that stuff about his real life, I thought this was kind of like a storyline. But then when he was continuing talking, I was like, wait a minute. This sounds a little bit different. This doesn't sound like a storyline. This is serious. And he was talking about leukemia, and when he pulled that up, I was like, why is he bringing leukemia up? And I was like, oh, wow. It was kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like those moments that you're like, oh, wow. That's kind of like a shocker moment, I guess you could say. I don't know. Kind of like a weird moment that you get. Like, you see something, and you're like, kind of like, whoa, like that. And I don't think I was the only person that was like that. I think everybody else that was watching Monday Night Raw tonight, even the fans right there in live, they actually, they were like confused. There's the word right there, confused. They were all confused that why is Roman Reigns coming out and saying all this stuff about leukemia and about him talking about his real name Joe and all that stuff. And yeah, I guess everybody, including me, was confused about what Roman Reigns was talking about. And then he went on ahead, tell a bunch of stuff about us, about him, and him going to beat leukemia and all that stuff. And that's when the fans finally realized, oh man, he's actually telling the truth. This is serious. And that's when the crowd started to go ahead and cheer for Roman Reigns, because, we all understand. We all understand that every time Roman Reigns comes out, every Monday Night Raw, every time he goes on a pay-per-view, every single time we see him, he always gets booed. We understand that. We all know that Roman Reigns is being pushed down everybody's throats, and the company, the WWE, the company wants us to go ahead and like Roman Reigns and all that stuff. And there are some people that are actually refusing, and they're getting sick and tired of seeing Roman Reigns every single time on their TV about him beating the legends and all that stuff, winning championships and all that stuff, and getting the push that the fans don't want him to get. But for me, I'm not that kind of a person. I am the kind of person that I just go ahead and watch what I enjoy. I just go ahead and watch, and if there's something right there that some people don't like, for me, I just go ahead and watch it. I don't care. I'm not that kind of person that just go ahead, oh, this person's on, I'm not going to watch this anymore. No, I'm not that kind of person, dude. Ever since I was growing up as a little kid, the people that took care of me a lot, they said, enjoy what you got. They taught me that. My mom taught me that. My godmother taught me that. My mom taught me that. My godfather taught me that. The people that took care of me, that are no longer with me anymore because they passed on when I was a little kid, they all took care of me, and they said that enjoy what you got. And if people aren't liking it, that doesn't mean that you don't have to like it too. Just enjoy it. Don't care what other people said. And that's what I do. And that's always stuck in my mind every single time. Every time a Roman Reigns comes out, I just go ahead and enjoy it. I mean, dude, Roman Reigns is a good wrestler. And there has been a lot of people that have been criticizing Roman Reigns of not being a good wrestler and all that stuff. And for the people right there that are saying that, I don't know what the heck these people are smoking, dude. Roman Reigns is a good wrestler. It's just these people are just so focused on his character and all that stuff about him not being a good character, not being a good talker, and all that stuff. And they just don't give a shit about Roman Reigns, the character, and all that stuff. And for me, no, I've never been that kind of person. I've always been a person that was always been respectful to other people. And for me, I've always enjoyed what I liked. I didn't care what other people said about them not liking this person. For me, I didn't care what they were saying. I just went on ahead and enjoyed it. That's about it. But yeah, dude, like I said, I mean, I can understand why people aren't liking Roman Reigns and all that stuff about the push and of what the fans want and all that stuff. But and just like Roman Reigns is a human being, just like all of us. He is a human being, and we cannot go ahead and shun Roman Reigns because of this about him going through leukemia and that stuff. And for the people and the jackasses that are going out there and saying, Roman Reigns is just saying all that shit. We don't care about what Roman Reigns has leukemia and all that stuff. You people right there are the lowest pieces of shit that just care about yourself and not another person right there. I just don't know why people are like that, dude. Why in this world do we have people that are like that? I just don't understand. Never understand. It's just unbelievable, dude. Everybody thinks that they're better than somebody else. No. We're all the same. But sometimes we all have different paths in our lives. We all chose our own path. God puts us here for a reason. We are the only people that chooses our paths. Sometimes we take a good path. Sometimes we take a wrong path. That's how life is. And right here, we're finding out a bad news about somebody else's life. And there are some people that are being assholes, not respecting this shit. I just don't understand why you're on this earth for a reason, dude. Put yourself in Roman Reigns' shoes. And what would people say about you? Wouldn't you want people to support you and all that stuff? Just unbelievable, dude. It's just unbelievable. But yeah, like I said, guys. Like I said, Roman Reigns, the person, we got to know him a little bit more right here on Monday Night Raw. And that's when everybody in the crowd, and I think everybody all around the world that's watching this, they all actually praised and gave their farewells to Roman Reigns, and they gave them their good luck and all that stuff. Even me, dude. Right now, I'm giving my good luck to Roman Reigns, and hopefully he comes back and be stronger than ever, man. Because man, it's really sad to find this out for Roman Reigns and all that stuff. And the one thing that kind of got me choked up a little bit when Roman Reigns was walking up the ramp and we saw the Shield, we saw Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose right there, and you clearly saw the emotion between those three. Those guys are legit friends, man. They are legit friends. I mean, guys, they came up together as the Shield. They came up together, and look where they are right now. They have been together for 6 years, dude. For a long time. They started together out in NXT. The same thing in FCW. Before it became NXT. And now they're right here on WWE. They have come a long way, dude. And seeing the huge emotion between those three together, it just brought a tear to my eye and all that stuff. And it did choke me up because right when they stopped hugging and they did their usual Shield fist bump and all that stuff, you saw the emotion on Seth Rollins, dude. You saw the emotion on Seth Rollins, dude. He was losing it, man. And that got me sad. That legitimately got me sad. The same thing with Roman. Roman Reigns was choking up too, dude. He was choking up too. And it's just sad to see that, man. For me, it's always a problem to see wrestlers cry. It's always been a problem for me. Every time when a wrestler cry, whether it's a female superstar or a male superstar, a legendary superstar, all that stuff, it brings a tear to me eye. it makes me cry because just seeing them and come a long way, it just like you know, I mean, dude, you look back and you see, wow, man, I've been following this guy for a long time, and seeing him like this, I mean, wow, unbelievable. I mean, for the people who don't know, I've been a wrestling fan ever since I was 3 years old. A wrestling fan ever since I was 3 years old, and I became a WWE fan in the mid 2000s. So there's a difference right there about me becoming a wrestling fan. I became a wrestling fan when I was 3 years old, and I became a WWE fan in mid 2000s. So I've been seeing like a bunch of wrestlers, you know, following a bunch of wrestlers through their whole life, and just seeing them. And sometimes when there was those moments, those real life moments where they go ahead and start tearing up, it chokes me up, dude, because you have been supporting them for a long time, and just seeing them how far they've come, it's just unbelievable, dude. But yeah, man, like I said, Roman Reigns, dude. I mean, it was a jaw dropper for everybody. I mean, everybody on Twitter was talking about this. Even the wrestlers, the superstars, right there in WWE, they were talking about this, giving Roman Reigns his farewell and all that stuff, wishing him good luck to go ahead and beat leukemia and all that stuff. But yeah, dudes, I mean, it's just, it sucks. It really sucks. All we can do is just like hope and pray Roman Reigns can beat this, and we wish him the best, and hopefully he comes back in a stronger way than he was before. I can honestly tell that people aren't going to go ahead and boo Roman Reigns anymore. I don't know if that's going to be an effect. You know, people will still boo Roman Reigns either way. I don't know. The character, not the person. There's a difference between the character and the person. I mean, like I said, he just told us his real name, Joe, and that is his name, Joseph. But yeah, like I said, guys, let's wish Roman Reigns the best. Hopefully, he can beat this. He beat it once, so he can beat it again. There's no doubt in my mind. But let's just go ahead and wish him the best. Send all our prayers to Roman Reigns, and hopefully he can beat the living shit out of leukemia, man. Stay strong, man. Stay strong, Roman Reigns. Been a fan of yours ever since you came over to the Shield, and you know you've come a long way. And even though there have been a bunch of people that have been, you know, not been a huge fan of yours and all that stuff, I don't give a shit what people were talking about you. I'm a fan of yours. I don't give a shit what other people were saying about you not being a big superstar and all that stuff. Fuck all those guys, man. Like I said, enjoy what you have. That's all. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully we see you back, Roman Reigns. Beat leukemia, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Stay too cool, guys. Bye.